In the capital, Mali. Thank you very much for speaking to us. Can you just tell us what happened today with the meeting you had with the envoy from the United Nations?
Well, basically, it is very difficult to start a structural sort of conversation right now, as we have the military and the police arresting people en masse all throughout the island, now not just only in Mali, but in the southern atoll and almost on every single atoll. So it's been very difficult for us to have a proper structured conversation with the UN team, but we had an initial discussion, and our understanding and our feeling is that to reverse the situation to stability, we really do have to go for early elections now.
Yeah, the new president says there will be no elections. He says this isn't a conducive atmosphere to have elections in that are free and fair. But, I mean, the US has now recognized the new president. Isn't the tide rather turning against you?
Well, I don't think so. If you have a look at what is happening on the ground in the mountains, you will understand that the vast majority of the people are not willing to accept the present status quo. So we will have to move forward, and I am certain that we will get early elections. We have the parliamentary majority. Dr. Wahid doesn't have even one single seat in the parliament. He doesn't even have one single seat in the 1010 council. So we can do it here on the ground. And if we have international assistance, it's all very good. And it's, of course, I think in the interest of everyone, the community of nations, to see what is happening to the Maldives.
Well, let's talk about the interest of the Maldives themselves, because obviously the more scenes of people on the streets, the more damage potentially to the Maldives' reputation, particularly if you think of its very important tourist economy. But you're going on a rally in a few minutes' time. Aren't you nervous from a personal point of view that you might get arrested?
Well, I don't think it is possible for the government to do that now. We have enough people who will want to keep me safe and the leadership safe, and I think it's not really quite possible for the government to do it. There is no government really. Dr. Wahid has not been able to come up with a cabinet. He has not been able to come up with almost anything to do with the government.
But there is a warrant out for your arrest, and you yourself were saying that you've been told, or there was a rumour that you would spend the rest of your life in prison.
Well, if they do take me to prison, yes, of course I have a threat to my life. But I think the situation is very, very tense, and it will be in the interest of every single country or person to see that these things, all issues go according to track and democracy continues here.
Maldives Nasheed, speaking to us on the line from your home in Mali, the former president of the Maldives. We appreciate your time in talking to us here on BBC World News. Let's take